And, of course, you notice when I sue people, it's not in the news. But I've countersued a bunch of folks. A lot of lawsuits have been dropped. But that takes a lot of money to finance what we're doing. This is a war. You think we're going to take America back from the Chi-Coms and the globalists, and the big banks and Hollywood that literally has mounted America's head to the wall? Do you think these people that in their own private recordings call you flyover country and bitter clingers and say how much they hate you on Bill Maher and all these shows, do you think it's going to be easy to take it all back from them? No. It's certainly not going to be easy for those of us on the front line, but I'll tell you, it's a lot better than living under their scumbag control. So I'm very honored to be part of this contest of liberty. It's very animating. So I'll play the Tucker clip that Stelter says is hateful and un-American and, wants censored. And again, people say, why do you focus on Stelter? He has like 100,000 viewers. He's a total joke, but he's the mouthpiece of the establishment. So you're hearing from them. When you hear that monster, that anti-free speech defiler, that deceiver, he is the mouth of the enemy. By the way, I've always said on air that if I found somebody more effective than me and more on target, that I would point that person out. Not that I'm that good, but my strong points were very strong. Tucker Carlson is that person. There's no doubt. So if the media picks up on my particular love fest, I love my children, I love the truth, and Carlson, the way he lays it out and the way he's hit his stride is, I mean, it's about as close to perfection there is. Obviously, he has his moments and nobody's perfect, but he's hitting about a 99 here. And that's why Stelter and all these no-talent kookballs want him off the air. Because he points out what they've said and what they've done. Not like Stelter saying, Jones bullied a small child and beat him up. He's been taken off YouTube. Total lie. Doesn't matter if Forbes said it. Doesn't matter if you get Facebook to agree to it. When Carlson talks about something, he shows it. If you're a radio listener, you can't see it, but I'm showing Forbes and others retracting that I wasn't in Missouri a month ago. I didn't beat up some kid that was punching me in the face. The guy didn't even look like me. But right now, we can't stream on YouTube or my main Facebook account because YouTube was lobbied by CNN. CNN says they lobbied for this. And again, why would CNN be spending all its time and all its energy doing this? Because they're globalists. They work for multinational corporations. They work for the communist Chinese. Americans aren't an afterthought. If Carlson isn't going all the way because his audience isn't ready yet, no. Americans are the enemy of CNN, just as Trump has said. And they're globalists, and that's their model, and that's their plan. So that's coming up. And then I've got all the clips. When I say all the clips, there's so much cussing. It takes the crew hours to bleep it all. For like 5 minutes of video, you got to bleep like 80 times. It's just a beep, 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 beep. And we're on broadcast TV and stuff, so we got to cover up people flipping folks off. We have to do all that. And it is Democrats just beating people up everywhere. It's just exponentially increasing, so it's a huge deal. But also at the start of the next segment, I'm going to read to you on air my letter officially to CNN, putting them on notice of lawsuit. And, of course, you notice when I sue people, it's not in the news. But I've countersued a bunch of folks. A lot of lawsuits have been dropped. But that takes a lot of money to finance what we're doing. This is a war. You think we're going to take America back from the Chi-Coms and the globalists, and the big banks and Hollywood that literally has mounted America's head to the wall? Do you think these people that in their own private recordings call you flyover country and bitter clingers and say how much they hate you on Bill Maher and all these shows, do you think it's going to be easy to take it all back from them? No. It's certainly not going to be easy for those of us on the front line, but I'll tell you, it's a lot better than living under their scumbag control. So I'm very honored to be part of this contest of liberty. It's very animating. So I'll play the Tucker clip that Stelter says is hateful and un-American and, wants censored. And again, people say, why do you focus on Stelter? He has like 100,000 viewers. He's a total joke. But he's the mouthpiece of the establishment. So you're hearing from them. When you hear that monster, that anti-free speech defiler, that deceiver, he is the mouth of the enemy. So we're going to get to that here in just a moment. First, If it isn't clear now, it'll never be clear that if you want to truly be part of the Second American Revolution, and if you really want to be part of the zeitgeist, everyone listening should buy a shirt at InfoWarsStore.com. That finances what we're doing, our fight against the globalists, our continued operations. It spreads the word. You can get a Molon Labe where you just meet fellow patriots, or if you want to wear a Trump 2020 shirt or Reelect 45 and go into a blue area, you might get killed. I mean, it's choose your own adventure. We have hundreds of amazing shirts, from shirts I designed 20-something years ago, like Mass Murderers Agree, Gun Control Works, Politicians Love Disarmed Peasants, to the new Infowars logo shirt in Army Green. We got Made in America shirts. We got Made in Mexico shirts. It's all there for you to choose from. It's at InfoWarsStore.com or 888-253-3139. And, you know, a lot of people claim they want America to continue, and they claim that they, you know, well, if I ever see UN troops, I'll go to war. Listen, we already kicked the UN troops out. We already took the country back at the federal level partially. This is an info war to silence the patriots and cause civil insurrection to bring in a crisis to then bring in the UN, which is officially in the Strong Cities Initiative that Obama tried to launch with Loretta Lynch 3 months before he left office. If you won't get involved politically now in the streets in information warfare, you'll never get involved if we fail in these defensive steps to try to save things peacefully. And I'm not bitching at the listeners and viewers. I love you. But the power of you wearing these shirts in public, the power of you downloading the free iPhone Android app, Infowars.com/app, the new official app, much better than the last app. It's excellent. The power of you spreading the word and taking action, the power of you telling your office, hey, you ever hear these bad things about Alex Jones? Yeah, it's all over. Who is he? What, is he the guy that beat up a little kid the other day? Well, no. Actually, it's not true. Hear from him yourself. Find out. Doesn't everybody want to know the thing that everybody's so afraid of? Oh, by the way, look at that new one. That shirt's brand new. Go to George Washington, please. Yeah, right there. Click on that, George Washington. That is put together by one of the former leaders of SEAL Team 6, who runs a big T-shirt company. He's a big patriot. That was already their bestseller, and he let me put that out. So I'm not going to say his name. He doesn't want his name said on there, obviously. But and show him the back. That is an awesome shirt. That's the real George Washington, not the old George Washington. Nothing bad that he was old, but that's the young George Washington. You know, the 50-year-old French and India War, George Washington. And it says Infowars.com with the original 13. That is an out-of-the-park shirt that everybody should order. It's amazing. It's $19.95 with the fabric and the printing in Texas and everything. We're not making much money on that because it's an expensive shirt to make. They're all there, InfoWarsStore.com. If you don't get them, you're insane. If you don't, I mean, literally, I'm here frontline, battling, winning, fighting, getting attacked, and I'm not bitching. I want to thank you all for your support. But when you just commit and buy the products and then meet like-minded people, it's a whole new world you get involved in. It's a whole new adventure. Now, that said, we have come out with 2 months' supplies of, from our research and the top studies and testing, the cleanest fish oil. Because fish oil is magic, as everybody knows, so good for the heart, the brain, the body, the skin. But if you get it from big fish, it's got a lot of mercury in it. It's not good for you. Well, this has got the mercury extracted out of it. And because the krill oil is the easiest to do because it's so small, it doesn't bioaccumulate. Amazing. We've got the ultimate fish oil, targeted release fish oil, so it actually goes into your intestines, doesn't get burned up in your gut, in your stomach, and ultimate fish oil. Now, honor roll is also over here. This is for your kids. This is all the known fish oils that are good for the brain, targeting that. So it's amazing. Go look at what it does for yourself. But let me just show TV viewers. You can go study fish oil and learn about the ones that really matter. But this, see, when they're yellow, they've been denatured. When they're peach, pink, orange. In fact, a lot of companies will actually dye or have colored gelatin caps to make it have that color. No, this is clear gelatin. This is, I mean, it took us, again, years to actually know that we were putting out the strongest, purest fish oil there is. And this is honor roll. This is a whole big spectrum of the known omega-3s and DHA and EPA and vitamin D and E, so it gets uploaded. This for your children is unbelievable. It's a child-sized capsule, but there's no filler. It's concentrated. And let me tell you something. When I want energy, when I want stamina, when I am down from working 18 hours, man, I can do this right here. especially these children's ones. These are so good. Because I went and tried to outdo a leading competitor. I've been giving my children this for years. Oop, that's rolling over there. I've been doing this for years, but now we've got ours. And it just, look at that. Nobody's got that. Nobody's got that vibrancy. Yeah, it funds the operation. It fuels your brain, your body. It's so good for you and your family. Honor Roll, Ultimate Fish Oil, Ultimate Krill Oil, InfoWarsStore.com. They're 25% off right now, out of the gates, and your funding is absolutely critical to this war. Total win-win. Get these little jewels for yourself.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the Resistance.
As the years go by, it gets harder and harder to keep up with your body's nutritional needs. With changes in diet, unnatural ingredients, and stress, you may not be able to get all the necessary nutrients, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals needed daily. That's why Infowars Life created the powerful Vitamin Mineral Fusion formula. The new platinum standard of advanced multivitamin formulation, Vitamin Mineral Fusion uses a unique delivery system to maximize the effects and give your body the tools it needs to support your body. Using a proprietary process, we've managed to make this powerhouse formula into a delicious, concentrated drink mix that's loaded with high-quality ingredients. Perfect for a hot summer day or relaxing at home, Vitamin Mineral Fusion is loaded with 34 different essential vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and more. Start supporting your body's needs in a great-tasting, natural, and affordable drink mix with Vitamin Mineral Fusion today. Available at InfoWarsStore.com.